All right, Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for the very best in analysis across the nation. We're talking recruiting today. We've got Renardo Green on the line. He's a Florida State commit, number 35 rated cornerback, according to 247 Sports, out of Apopka, Florida. Renardo, how you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing good.
That's great. I appreciate you taking the time. I am guessing, since it's pretty hot and sticky all over the nation, that down there in Florida, it's mighty hot and sticky today.
Yes, yeah. Yes, it's kind of hot outside.
Pretty standard.
Yeah.
Pretty standard stuff. So, obviously, you made the commitment to FSU. That was about 2 months ago. So I'm going to ask you right out of the gate, why Florida State? Because you had 21 offers, obviously some major schools coming after you. Why Florida State?
I chose Florida State because growing up, my family, they all have been like Florida State fans. So like growing up, I used to watch them, so I know about the era when it was like EJ Manuel, Devontae Freeman, Terrell Buckley, Peter Ward. So I've always been a Florida State fan, and it was something I always said I'd do. I always said if I got it over Florida State, I was gonna commit.
All right, good stuff. Was it a difficult decision? Let me ask you that. Was it just because of your status of being a fan of Florida State, knowing the history, knowing the legend of some of the players that you mentioned, just like a foregone conclusion? Hey, I'm going to Florida State, or did you really think it through?
I thought it through. Florida State, it could be known as a DBU. Great school, great atmosphere. I loved it when I went up there on the spring game. So, I mean, like, why not?
Renardo, it's got to be very humbling and very interesting to go through the recruiting process. So, can you explain to me what's that is like with a number of high-profile programs coming after you, and what that's like to kind of have to fend off all the communication and having all those different coaches coming after you and trying to go through that process? Probably different than anything you've been through before that.
The process, it kind of makes you feel good because like, okay, I know I'm good, but now everybody's starting to see that I'm good, like I'm something special. So, it feels good, but it also humbles you and lets you keep like to tell you to keep on working. Like I gotta get better. I gotta keep doing this and keep doing that. I wouldn't say stressful, but it's like you gotta keep up with it because you never know what's the right school for you. So you want to text every coach, talk to every coach, treat every school exactly the same.
We're on the line with Renardo Green. He's the 35th rated quarterback, according to 247 Sports, out of Apopka, Florida. So, Renardo, Harlan Barnett was the main coach there at Florida State that recruited you. Obviously, Willie Taggart taking over the program. Can you give us a feel for the relationship that was built and why they made a probably more lasting connection with you?
Coach Taggart, I can relate to Coach Taggart a lot, and Coach Barnett. When I talked to him, and he offered me and things like that. We just like I talked to like the coaching staffs at Florida State almost every single day. So I talked to them just about every single day, and it's like they make it feel at home basically. Like they tell me about the school, they help me out, like just make it feel at home basically. But like all the coaches.
Renardo, you mentioned the recruiting process making you feel good because it validates your skills on the field. So you had all these contacts with different coaches. So not just Coach Barnett and Coach Taggart, but really all the coaches that you spoke with. What did they have to say about your skill set and why you were so coveted in this process?
Like some common things they'll say right off the bat. They say when they watch my film, they'll say I'm a lockdown corner. They say I'm a dog. They say I'm a special player. I'm very athletic. They like the fact that like I'm versatile. That's the thing that's mentioned by a lot of the coaches. They say I'm versatile because I can play any position in the secondary, and I can also hop on the offensive side and play offense.
So obviously you've got one more season in high school ball before you move on to Florida State. What are you working on to get even better?
Everything can always be improved from a player. So I really just work on everything from my strength, my speed, to the mental aspect of the game of football, understanding coverages, understanding what the quarterback or receiver is trying to do, just working on everything basically, trying to be the best that I can be, the best to ever do it.
How's the high school team looking for this year?
Tremendous. I don't really think there's gonna be a team around here that can compete with us. The hardest game will probably be when we go up to Georgia and play on ESPN because we got a few top recruits on our football team too.
Yeah, so that's got to be an interesting process as well. That's what I was going to ask you about. Also, some of the guys that you play against, guys on your own team. Who are some of the other guys that have some bright futures at the next level?
Um, uh, you got Tyler Davis, Ryan Davis. You got Norrell Pollard, Brandon Hill, Malik Tolbert, Malik Dixon, Terrence Moore, uh, Zaire Willett. I can pretty much name like the whole entire team because like the whole entire team like we like really good like no cap we really good. It just some players are underrated and things like that, but I say the whole team is there. But the ones I name right off the back are the ones with all the big time offers.
We're on the line with Renardo Green from Apopka, Florida. He's a top-rated cornerback, according to 247 Sports and all the major services there, ESPN 300, Rivals, and so forth, has made his commitment to Florida State. Any plans to still go out and visit some other campuses?
I planned on taking 4 official visits. Florida State being included, but yeah, just I plan on taking 4 official visits.
Okay, Renardo, obviously you've got great talent. We wish you all the best. Great decision with Florida State, I'm sure. We appreciate you coming on, and you have a great day.
Okay, you too.